Welcome everyone to a new podcast. So let's start. Today we'll discuss on the topic DRDO's team is creating rat cyborgs for intelligence, surveillance and recovery operations. In what comes as the latest development, the young scientist laboratory of the premier R&D's facility, Defense Research and Development Organization, is creating rat cyborgs. The purpose is to help the security forces with recovery operations and intelligence surveillance. P. Siva Prasad, director of DRDO's Young Scientist Laboratory at a session of the World Science Congress, said that the rat cyborgs will have cameras mounted on the head. He further revealed that these will be guided using electronic commands through semi-invisible brain electrodes. While speaking to PTI, he said this is the first time India had engaged in developing such technology. Some foreign nations already have it. It will help our armed forces in intelligence surveillance and recovery operations. Phase 1 trials, in which the rat will be controlled through commands of the operator, are underway. He further added that in Phase 2, scientists can feed images into the camera mounted on the head. Giving an example, he recalled the 26/11 terror attack in which more than 200 rooms in a hotel had to be searched. In Phase 1, the electrodes will need to be implanted in the brain of the rats. While in Phase 2, we will go for wireless transmission. We have used 3 to 4 rats for the last tests, Prasad said. While speaking about remote control robots, he said that those engaged in such ISR operations have problems during climbing walls and entering narrow spaces. However, rats show endurance at such tasks. Also, the knowledge of its pleasure points allows scientists to encourage it for missions by offering food-based incentives. Meanwhile, earlier there were reports of San Francisco's police being able to use remote control robots to kill in emergency scenarios after officially approval from the city's board of supervisors. Despite opposition from civil liberties and other police oversight groups in the city on the US West Coast, the measure was approved by a vote of 8-3 after a contentious 2-hour debate. The Washington Post reports that the recently approved policy will permit the use of lethal robots by the police when risks of loss of life up to members of the public or officers is imminent and officers cannot subdue the threat after using alternative force operations or de-escalation tactics. The San Francisco Police Department has stated that it neither possesses robots that are already armed with weapons nor has any plans to do so. Nevertheless, if lives are in danger, the agency may send out robots armed with explosive charges to contact incapacitate and disorient belligerent, armed or dangerous suspects, according to SFPD spokesperson Alison Maxey. Thank you everyone. This post was published on News and thank you everyone.